Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be discussing again with you the I Really Cares You drama because it just got a lot more interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what happened, and I'm going to explain again my side of the story. I didn't think it's going to get this big or this dramatic, but it did. And I feel like, I don't have much of a big platform to really explain myself. I'm not sure if he took, no, he didn't take them down. Okay, so here, I can't be asked with people posting memes about the KidBarrierIgnite screenshots where he impersonates me. It's not funny to meme someone getting wrongly impersonated by someone posting slurs and trying to tarnish their reputation. Okay, so again, this all happened 3 years ago. I assume people caught, like, he's talking about it, like, frequently. Like, he's talking about it a lot. So, here, anyone, it's like, people will do ruining someone's reputation for likes is just completely, I didn't do it for likes. Okay, so he's manipulating the situation. You're LPP, right? Talk to Riot Games about legal action. They may be able to help you. Yeah, I brought it up with Swim Bananas. Don't think it's a lawsuit worthy, but I figured giving a head. So it's incredible, really, like everything going on here. Um, he's going as far as he wants to put like a lawsuit against me. Crazy how personal he took this, considering the fact that this was 3 years ago, 2 years ago to be completely precise. So let's it's 12th December 15th of 2019. So yeah, it's just about 2 years ago that this happened. Not sure why he's bringing it up now. Let's go ahead and take a look at his allegations, accusations, and whatever. I just pooped my pants. And then tweet is unavailable. The tweet is this right here. Uh, okay, so again, this is a screenshot from 2 years ago. I haven't played it on the account for at least 2 years. I'm not worried about some stupid if he wants to take legal action, he can. I don't think he's gonna get very far, as he stated in his thing, but he's being really childish about this because personally, I'm gonna explain to you guys exactly what happened. And again, he's being far too over dramatic, and he's doing this because of the first video that I made, and I'm gonna explain to you exactly what happened. Okay, so when I made the I Really Carries You name, after I made it, I'm banned on Twitter a lot, by the way, because I get really toxic, and on Twitter you can get banned for anything. If you even like jokingly say kill yourself to someone, you're getting banned on Twitter. But I've been banned on Twitter so many times to the point, and people can just mass report you and get you banned regardless. Like Twitter is kind of a crooked platform, and it's really easy to abuse. So I've been banned on Twitter a lot, like at 20 to 30 times. I've been banned on Twitter to the point where, and a lot of people don't like me, but a part of the reason is because I can be like a toxic asshole sometimes, and I take responsibility for that. I don't take the internet seriously. I just go online to troll a lot of people for the most part. But before, where was I going with that? Yes, so I'm banned on Twitter to the point where if my name on Twitter is KidBarrierIgnite, it gets auto banned. KidBarrierIgnite is a banned name from Twitter. Like I'm blacklisted from Twitter. It's kind of crazy. So, but on one of my accounts, I told him that I changed my name to I Really Cares You and that I'm going to be playing on his account. That's what I told him, and this is where the meme came from of me saying, "Oh, because I was friends with his wife at the time. I told her that I changed my IGN, and I gave up on taking Flash. I said that in the IGN because I thought it would be funny, and I said that my wife beats me. And the reason I said my wife beats me is it was just a joke. It was just a joke because he joked about it on stream at the time that his wife beats him, or like somewhere at that time he joked about it. So I thought it was just a meme to say that, but wholeheartedly I just did this as a joke. I really cares you like, I'm an Irelia player and I don't want KidBarrierIgnite. I have a lot of League of Legends accounts, or had at the time a lot of League of Legends accounts, and I thought Scrub Noob was doing it. I think he put his name as Dakar, and I saw Rat IRL do it. Like he changed his name to another streamer's name, and I thought like it was a trend at the time to change your IGN to someone else's name, and I thought it would be cool. So I went with I Really Cares You. I even have an account called TF Blade. Obviously, it's just an IGN, right? And he's being so dramatic to the point where he wants to sue me over an IGN, which was a complete joke. Okay. Now here, when I typed this, it wasn't to misrepresent I Really Cares You in any way. Why would I do that when I've always been sub to him and I've always been generous towards him, and I've tried to, like, if I've tried to help him out. Like if I ever learned a new Irelia mechanic or anything like that, I'd always message Irelia Cares You about it. Or if I see him having a bad day, I was like a fanboy at the time. I'd always be like, hey man, like you're a really good player. I learned a lot from you. So After doing that, why would I go out of my way to just randomly just screw him over like this? Well, it was unintentional. I didn't mean to do this, and I didn't realize the mistake I was making at the time by changing my name to I Really Carries You and losing my temper. I shouldn't be held accountable for that because it's just an IGN. And I wasn't trying to frame him, because if I was trying to frame him, I would have done a lot more than this. I would have gotten to as much of a high elo as I can, and I would have made it very clear that I was trying to frame him by going in the all chat and harassing people, making them think I'm him. But I wasn't doing that. This was just some shitter that AFK'd in my game after I got 1v2'd all game, and then I lost my temper on him and just said these things. Okay, I lost my temper, I get it. Oh, now he's playing victim. But before I go any further, keep in mind that he only brought this information up and all these screenshots up after I made the first video about him, because I feel like maybe it's a coincidence, but I feel like he did this because he didn't want to come off as a prick. He didn't want people thinking that he's a prick and that he's a sellout. And that's the image that I feel like I put on him in the first video. Because what his wife was doing was she was talking shit and blocking me and talking about my personal life. And I could have done the same thing about her, but instead I decided to make the video as a rant because I was very frustrated. And I even talked to him about it. I sent him like 20 messages asking him politely to tell for him and his wife to stop like talking about me. And they started talking about me because there was a bandwagon going about me, about people just talking mad shit and hating on me. And I guess most of it was for valid reasons. I was an asshole to a lot of people, but I was never an asshole to I Really Cares You or his wife. But they were talking shit about me, and it had nothing to do with me impersonating I Really Cares You. They only started talking shit about me, or giving me shit for impersonating him from 2 years ago after I made that video. And that's when they started to play victim and to justify their actions for being pricks, basically. So that's where this gets very contradictful. And this tent guy, I don't know where he came from or where he got this screenshot. I mean, it's just a screenshot, but why would he pull it out 2 years later after I make the video? It doesn't make sense. I feel like I Really Cares You set this thing up and wanted to play victim even further just for the sake of his reputation, because I feel like he's just a sociopath that cares so much because it means the world to him that he continues to make as much money as possible, and he doesn't want his reputation to be damaged in any way possible. So he's just being really manipulative. That's my impression of this, because it's, to me, it just looks like 2 plus 2. Now, I could be wrong. It could just all be a fluke and happened at random times. I don't know who this tent guy is. Never heard of him. And quite frankly, I feel like he's affiliated with I Really Cares You, and they're just playing a game. So now let's take a look at the reactions, and I'm going to respond to them accordingly, because I feel like I don't get enough time, or I don't get enough of a platform to defend myself, and I guess this is as far as I can go. And I feel like I have the right to do this because, yeah, I take a lot of pride in a lot of people that I've shit talked and have harassed in the past. I feel like a lot of them deserved it, but I'm not gonna be swallowed and thrown under the bus just for someone to benefit from me and make me look like the bad guy just so that they can look like an angel. And that's basically what this whole thread is. It's a whole bunch of people making me look like the bad guy and acting like they're a bunch of angels. It's insane. It's incredible. Okay, I'm gonna show you like the amount of people that are just talking random shit and pulling facts out of their ass for no reason. Okay, so uh, okay, so let's see here. Is this real? This person's obviously not very bright. If you think this is real, again, like I mean, at first glance, it could look like it's potentially real. But anyways, the reactions are kind of like exceptional. It's like, okay, kind of a shit idea not to delete this, knowing that it's fake. That's KidBarrierIgnite, right? I mean, I guess everyone knows by now that it was me. I think Tent knew it was me. I'm almost 100% sure. Again, just because he put this after I put my video up by a few days. Serious question, why don't you delete it? Delete it. I don't know what's pending. Fake I see you being toxic for... I'm not being toxic for clout. If anything, I'm actually like really, really, really well known. I'm just like a shitbag, so nobody supports me. I mean, I'm putting it bluntly. Like, I've just been a douchebag to everyone. I would say I have like a social disorder. I don't know how to get along with people. I'm overly aggressive, and League gets the best of me. I'm not very good at controlling my temper. I do mean the best, or I try to do the right thing. I just can't do that online because I'm dealing with a lot of mentally ill people online, and I don't have the patience for them. Which is why I've actually limited the time I play League of Legends. I've kind of like gave up on the game and gave up on the community. So so yeah, like I never did this for clout. I wouldn't do this for clout. It's not something that I would do. I take pride in my reputation, even if it's like a really, really sour and dark reputation. It's, I guess, it's what I built. I wouldn't leash off of someone or their name. I assume people copy and paste the pretender's name and see it's not me. Okay, cool. Pretender's name. He's obviously inferring I'm being the pretender. Again, that wasn't what I was going for, but I see why he thinks that, I guess. It makes me shiver to think of his logic. I think he's just being a selfish, inconsiderate prick. But we'll just go with the flow and just say, okay, yeah, I'm a pretender, I'm Alicia or whatever, or not Alicia. I'm just trying to impersonate him and make him look bad. Again, I can't express how badly I think he just set this up, because if he really wanted to make a big deal about it, all he had to do was ask me 2 years ago not to do this, and I wouldn't have done it, because I did take his permission before doing this. I can't make it clear. It's just the account is banned. I can't show that I actually messaged him and told him that I was going to change my name to his name, and that like I'm gonna just use his IGN, because like it's just an IGN basically. Again, I lost my temper, and that's why I said this, not because I wanted to misrepresent him. And again, anyone could have had this mistake. I just feel like he's just recklessly throwing me under the bus because he's a clout chaser, and I don't know, he's just a shit person. And he's a hypocrite. He's really fake. I'm not fake. I wouldn't be fake. I'll say it how it is all the time. I'm not. I don't care about my reputation. I never did. Or I guess maybe like when I was younger, I was like so uptight about my reputation. But as I grew older, I stopped giving a fuck. It's the scariest thing that could happen. Holy shit. Dude, when you say that this is the scariest shit that could, like, you're dumb. What the heck is that? Okay. I know, right? It's surprising to wake up one day and having thrown a sob story because of stuff KBI said. Again, really overdramatic. I really, really, really feel like he set me up. And then he's like, nonstop apology. First off, this person owes me an apology, actually, because she's the one that's slandered me, and she's crossed the line so many times, and she's blocked me. Like, all I know is if I have a problem with someone, I'd message them and be like, hey, don't do that. They didn't do that. They have a weird complexity where they think they're better than me, so they want to make drama about it instead of actually handling the situation maturely. And we're talking about grown people. Like, this guy's in his 30s and this woman is in her 30s, but this woman even admitted that she's mentally ill, so I can't really blame her. She's online all the time. uh, I don't know, like just chugging down the Doritos, gaining a lot of weight, getting really insecure. She has to like feed off of drama or throw other people under the bus so people could get off of her chest and she can feel good about her life, maybe. So I'm just gonna go down these allegations. Austin Jones, Lord Geronimo. Lord Geronimo is someone I haven't talked to in around 4 years. Really, I don't fuck with this guy. I don't like this guy. I think this guy is a loser. He's he's a massive hypocrite. This game is basically his life. Streaming is his life. He flexes about making a lot of money, but his average is around 1 to 200 viewers. Absolute loser. He's peaked 200 viewers over 6 years. And the only reason he got viewers in the first place is because Tyler One was the one that made this guy famous. And then I don't know. He's not a very good player, and he's a fucking joke, and his personality is garbage, and his fan base is a bunch of young kids, and he just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and he gained his two, 200 viewers or whatever. You know that he got lucky because he's not growing anymore. He's not growing anymore because he doesn't have what it takes to succeed. Like, this guy's an absolute spaz. He's a massive loser, and what he's doing right here is he's bandwagoning, and again, he's throwing me under the bus to look like an angel because I think he's trying to reform. He's been trying to reform for the last 6 years, but he's a massive hypocrite, and he's got a massive ego, and he's just a terrible person. A very disgusting person. Okay, I'm just gonna flat out say it. This guy's fucked up. He says that guy made a Twitch account with something like your name and spammed slurs. I didn't do anything like this. I did. Why would I do that? Why would I impersonate? And like this, just think of the story when you read this. That guy made a Twitch account with something like your name and came into my chat spamming slurs. It was pretty fucking silly, and requires a silly level of mental. Like, this whole statement makes no sense, and Irelia Carries U replying to this. He's only replying to this because he knows when he replies to it, it gains sympathy. He gains some sort of sympathy, and it confirms that like, oh, I'm out there to get him. But if you have two brains and you actually look at what Geronimo's saying, it makes no sense at all. He made a Twitch account with something like Irelia Carries U. So why would I make a Twitch account with Irelia Carries U's name and pretend to be him when, quite frankly, I wouldn't have the check mark? So who's gonna believe it's me? Like, why would I represent someone, especially on Twitch, when they're verified and I wouldn't have that account to be verified? Like, what are you saying, man? Why would I and why would I do that when I haven't even seen Geronimo in my games for 4 years? I don't play with this guy. I haven't even talked to this guy. I've done nothing to this guy, and like he's just out here pulling bullshit out of his ass, and Irelia Carries You is just playing along because again, it makes him look like a victim when he plays along. Like I almost feel like these guys just formed a fucking cult on a Discord chat and just planned this whole thing up. Or well, my reputation's so bad to the point where if anyone says anything about me, everyone will jump the wagon because everyone hates me. But I don't like this bullshit right here, especially this from this autistic kid. I don't appreciate this because it's completely made up, and this guy's trying so hard to reform and look professional. So why would he? Why like what is this? It makes no sense. Why would this be me? Why? Why on earth? Like it's such a stupid idea. Do you like how gullible? Like you have to be gullible, or you literally have to be 12 to believe what this guy's saying. Yet he's believing what he's saying. Yeah, I thought it was just some cringe Twitch viewer, but then joined my Discord and started being an idiot there too. What are you talking about? I didn't even know Geronimo had a Discord. And let's take a look here. If Geronimo did have a Discord, it would probably be it would be subscribers only, because this guy's a selfish prick. Look, there is no Discord, and I'm not even banned from his chat. I'm not. Like, what? Why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And here he's lying about his rank too. Everyone in high elo knows Geronimo hasn't been even in high diamond for a very, very long time, like really long time. He's really like he's so mentally ill. So I don't know what to say about this. This is complete bullshit. Okay, let's move forward. Yikes, sorry you have to deal with this. Again, this woman is just eating what's in her newsfeed without thinking. It's complete bullshit. It's complete bullshit, but like there's only so much you can do about it, right? And this guy, like I said, I have a terrible reputation. So this guy wants to just jump the wagon instantly to just kind of like, oh, we're flaming KBI, let's get to it. That guy is so fucking weird. He typed an essay to me and I didn't respond because I was streaming. And then he told me I was just like the others and blocked me. Okay, that's not what I did. I'll explain to you exactly what happened with Tempest. I'm gonna be as quick as possible because I have to go through a lot of stuff here, and I guess I have to come up with a conclusion to share with everyone. But so basically, this Tempest guy, he also has mental illness. Everyone that plays this game for 8 hours a day, they're bound to develop some sort of mental illness and they're bound to get like really fucked in the head eventually, and they're bound to feel like shit to the point where they just start doing stuff like this, and their egos get in their way because like getting challenger on league, it's like a big deal to them because they get an inflated ego. Everyone starts to suck up to them, and like they're not doing much with their lives, and like they're basically really small brain to the point where they think they're worth what they're really not. Even if you have like if you don't have a million viewers playing League, you're basically a random, is what it comes down to. No matter how much you get on League in terms of viewership, you're still always going to be a random because it's just a game, and when it dies, you're dead too in terms of fame and reputation. So this guy's a piss random, but he thinks he's on top of the world, and it's like this is his time to shine and basically look like an angel. And this is why he's talking about his experience with me here. He says yeah. Anyways, I already read what he said. So basically, what happened is I was playing with him and I was playing with TF Blade. TF Blade insisted that I played with them because TF Blade liked me, and he says he enjoys having me in his solo queue games because I was in Tempest chat asking to play. And so TF Blade insisted that I play with them. Tempest kicks out one of his subs. I ask, can I join the Discord? Because I wanted to talk to them and I wanted to coordinate because I was autofilled jungle, and I know how badly TF Blade tilts when his jungler fail ganks top and whatever. So what ends up happening is They don't want me to join the VC with them. Not them. Like Tempest doesn't want me. He just calls me a Giga random and says that it's just him and TF Blade. He basically leashed off of TF Blade to get all his fame. TF Blade's a really nice guy. He helps a lot of people. He doesn't have an ego like everyone else. He's just a super cool dude, and he just helped Tempest because Tempest gets Challenger, and so TF Blade just spam hosts Tempest and helps him out. But Tempest, having grown so fast and not earning it, grew his fucking ego off. But anyways, he just called me a random, and he was just being really disrespectful to me, and he was just being a prick. So. But before he did that, he offered to give me advice on how to get better at League, and he asked about my lifestyle. And that's why I sent him a quote unquote essay, because he wanted to know what I do with my day, and he wanted to give me his feedback on what I should do in order to get Challenger. And the problem I had, and the problem I was talking to him about, was that I get dizzy when I play this game for more than a few hours because it bores the shit out of me and I don't have motivation to climb. So he wanted to help me with that, and that's why I sent him the essay, because he asked for it. But then when I saw him being a prick to me in the games that I played with TF Blade, I deleted my messages and I told him to go fuck himself, and I blocked him. And this is what he's crying about, and it's just very pathetic that he's doing this. And this guy's like, that's pretty cringe and sad. Again, these people are being really gullible and they're basically being manipulated. This guy, I'm almost 100% sure he just set everything up. He's a massive clout chaser, and I've explained it and I've shown you plenty of proof. Enough proof should be the fact that this was 2 years ago. This was 2 years ago. Let's just remind you that if he really was serious about it, he should have done something about it 2 years ago and not brought it up after I made the first video about him. I know I'm going on repeat a lot here, but I need everyone to be on the same page as me. Now let's go down the list here. Oh boy, I'm getting a headache actually just talking about this, because I'm trying to be as polite and as professional as possible without just... Oh, I'm trying to be as respectful as possible when I'm doing this. So I'm trying to filter myself is what I'm trying to do right here. That guy is damaged. Okay, it's fair that you think that. I mean, pretty funny comment actually. Wait, what the hell? That's weird as fuck. This whole thing is weird as fuck. Who's Lori Deer? I don't know. That's weird. Why is she tagged in here? The account doesn't exist. What? Did she? Okay. What the fuck? I guess she has two accounts. I'm not sure. This guy does nothing. Oh yeah, this guy's a Discord troll. I am a Discord troll. He's been advertising. Yeah, that's just me trolling. And this is Blonde hopping on the bandwagon. Screenshotting stuff that I've done 2 years ago, because what Blonde did was he added me in a low elo game. I think it was like low diamond. He was playing Malphite. He was autofilled. He won the game against me because it was Malphite versus Irelia, and Irelia cannot do much in that matchup. And then after he won the game, he added me, started BMing, started flexing. He sent me a link of his Challenger account, asked me to add him on his Challenger account. I added him on his Challenger account. He logged onto the Challenger account to verify that it was him, and he just said a bunch of other stuff. He was boasting, and he was flexing about some fat girl that he was dating. He invited me to his Discord to show everyone that I'm able to join his Discord. I feel like I was a big deal to Blonde for some reason. And then this is when I lost my anger, because he was just like flexing that he beat me as Malphite, and I said these things. Again, 2019, May of 2019. 2 years and 2 months ago, and this guy just posts it now. He's just doing all of these people, like, it's clout for them, right? That they're doing whatever they can just to get that little spark of 1% limelight. It's, I don't know, pathetic. Very pathetic. It's KBI. What do you expect, man? Yeah, I know. Yeah, KBI is the bad guy. Everyone is the angel. Without KBI, the world will be such a magnificent place. Oh my god. He's the root of all problems in the League community. Shake my head. It's KBI, man. Like, so weird. Okay, anyways, how do you get the same League name? Okay, this person's probably new to League of Legends. KBI is the biggest freak in this community, I swear. I don't even like to be called as a part of this community. I don't want to be affiliated with this community. I am the biggest freak overall, that's fine, but do not say in this community, because I don't want any part in this community. The only thing I've done in this community is flame sluts that flash their ass and tits all day, and I've flamed fellow League of Legends players that feed their ass in my games, or that's all I've done. But I've done nothing else. I haven't contributed anything else to this community. I don't like this community. I don't like anyone playing in this community. So please don't say that when she herself is mentally ill, this woman. All this woman does is flash ass and tits and spend time on Discord all day, and she's calling me a freak. Okay. Okay, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Whatever the fuck you are. Like, whore. Let's not go there, please. Okay? Seen this weirdo in a few Discord channels. Dude legit needs to get a life. Okay? This dude is batshit fucking insane. Hey, I'm kind of crazy. Amber, I agree with you. I am kind of crazy. I have my moments. Nothing I can dispute there. I mean, you're fat. You're fat. Hey, you're fat. I'm crazy. We all have our problems. And then Kid Drabo obviously hops on the bandwagon. Like as you can see, like I'm not sure if everyone's just starting to get the trend here. The whole community has turned into a fucking bandwagon. It's become more of a joke than it ever was. Like, oh my god, it's just mind blowing. Um, I don't know. I really don't know what to say. Like with this, like these people are playing victim and expecting an apology for me changing my IGN and like losing my shit over one game. Even if it was 1,000 games, like they're taking it so seriously. They're being way too over dramatic. Everyone in the thread that's talking shit about me is literally is literally is literally I really carries you 2.0, 3.0, Shinshin 2.0, 3.0s. They're all like, it's like the same person on a different computer. Like these people are so senseless. Like they're essentially subhuman or just animals. Like are these people like, do they have a brain inside their head? He doesn't have to be relevant to flame in gold under someone else's name. He's a sick one for sure. Why am I being called sick by this fat woman who literally admits that she's sick? She's admitted that she's sick over and over. He's probably called a singular person who has no positive qualities about them. Yeah, you have no qualities that are positive about you. You're a titty streamer and you're a whore. And you have a husband on top of all of that. Why are these people criticizing my behavior? The truth is, they're all throwing me under the bus to make me look like a bad guy and to make them look like a bunch of angels. But if anyone with an actual brain can actually see that it's them that look like a bunch of psychopaths making me look like an angel. If you have a brain, you would really understand how delusional and garbage these people are. I guess this is part two of the drama. I mean, this is my, what would I call this? This is like my reaction video to this guy's complete bullshit and his big ego and retarded brain complexity. I've never actually went out of my way to screw I Really Carries You over until now. He can swallow me and like gain a better reputation. That's what he's trying to do. So I guess he thought wrong. Yeah, that's my reaction. I look forward to sharing more drama from this piece of shit cancer.